All right, no time to explain again. Welcome back. King Zeph here, back with another video for you guys. Happy Monday. I hope you guys are enjoying the start of your week and had a very relaxing and peaceful weekend as we are itching very, very close to Christmas, because I believe Christmas is next Wednesday, not this coming Wednesday. My dates are all types off, but all that other fun stuff. But yeah, so as the holiday season is kind of rapidly coming up with gift giving and all that other stuff, I know it's going to get chaotic, and especially with work schedules and all the other fun stuff with everybody else. But today is the video that I've been waiting for a little while now, because it took a little bit longer to expect, because it took longer to get product than I expect. But we have with crossover breakers, the booster box and the blisters. So that means today is blister versus boosters day for crossover breakers. Usually I don't do these for the deck builder sets, but with this one is a little bit of an exception, because this is more of a more meta shifting deck builder set. And if you guys haven't seen a blister versus boosters before, we will put the booster box, which consists of 24 packs, against 24 blisters, which are 24 random packs. They're not organized, and put them against each other to see which one will have the better pull ratios. This one's probably going to be more in favor of the blister packs, because this box only has 4 ultra rares in it. It consists of 7 cards in the pack. 5 of them are rares. One of them is either a super or an ultra, and you also have the possibility of a collector's rare or a QCR. So to be honest, the only real definitive answer is going to be winning is going to be determined if how many ultras we pull, or if we pull a collector's rare or a QCR. That's really going to be the 2 factors. There's going to really 3 that's going to determine which is going to win. So actually there's a lot higher advantage for the blister packs than the boosters than usual. So we'll see how that goes. But by some chance, if we don't pull 4 ultra rares out of the blisters, or there's a collector's rare or a QCR in the booster box and the other one doesn't manage to pull it, then the booster box will win. So this one's a little bit different. It's going to be a little more complicated, so stick with me. Hopefully we'll figure that out, but we'll see how the pull ratios go between the 2. And of course, if you're new to the channel and haven't seen us, been watching us in the past, or you are a returning human and watching the videos and haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for more videos to come. We have a couple more things coming on. There is a giveaway video coming Wednesday, and then we will be doing another video for crossover breakers probably Friday, along with a couple other things coming up between now and the end of the year. So if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. If you're returning, welcome back. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys as well, and all that other fun stuff as we slowly approach our goal for 1,000. So, and 2025 seems like the perfect year to do that. So without further ado, without further rambling, let's get this thing going. Fortunately, these packs are smaller, so it's not going to take as long as they usually do, but you know, I like to talk and I can be slow. So let's get this thing rolling. So of course we have the crossover breakers booster box, and all that other fun stuff. And of course, as per usual, I always forget to do this as I cut this box open. If you guys are interested in TCG products, I did purchase all of these. Whenever I do blister versus boosters, 9 times out of 10, unless there's just an inventory issue, I always get my products from Hobbyville. The link for that is in the description below. They are an affiliate of the channel. So if you guys are interested for any TCG product, check them out. If you haven't made an account with them or shopped with them before, you can use the code NT2E for 5% off your very first purchase. Every time you visit the site and purchase anything, it helps me out, allows me to get more packs and everything open for the channel. And also helps you guys out because they do free shipping for any orders $175 or more. And if you live in the United States, there is no sales tax on there. And a lot of times the booster boxes, which are generally 80 bucks, generally go for around the $60 to $65 price tier, unless of course it's like a really huge set and there's like value, because I know Battle of Legends is like 100 bucks right now, which is usually 70 bucks. But you can also do pre-orders and all that other fun stuff. They're a fantastic retailer. I wouldn't recommend them if I didn't use them personally, or if I didn't find their tremendous value. So they are in Canada right now. There was a mail strike, so it might take a little bit longer for you to get your packaging, but it's a great way to stay into the TCG realm, save some money, and get as much product as you possibly want. And it helps the channel out, so that way we can do more openings for you guys. So check them out if you haven't already. Now, back to this. All right. Get all the fun business stuff out of the way, because I got to shout my peoples out. I always forget about, well, I don't forget about them, but I forget about them in the moment. Let's say that. It's one of those things that's like, hey, they're at the top of my mind, but let me give them a shout out now before I forget. I'll probably talk about them some more again in the later in the video, but like I said, Hobbyville is my place. I like to get all my TCG stuff from there mostly, and most all my pre-orders come from there too, because they're really good. And then of course you do recommend to support your local game stores. I still support mine. Whenever I do openings, like when they release on that Wednesday, or that like on those Wednesdays or those premiere events, I'm going to my local store for that in particularly because they're the only way I can get it on day one. And of course I love them. They're my peeps. But also when it comes to like buying a bunch of packs and for the sake of the channel and the sake of me trying to pull certain things, I have to save as much money as I possibly can because as you guys probably already know, being in a TCG is very expensive. Topology Bomber, Tornado Dragon, followed by Malice P Cheesy Cat. That's our first super. Dimension Fissure, Tingy Spirit, and then Star Seraph along with Encode Talker. I don't actually have any Cheesy Cats, so actually I'm really glad I pulled one. So I think there's a couple Malice cards. Well, I'm missing the main Ultra one, and then of course the Ultra Link. So Palm Razio, followed by Plugin, that's Star Seraph, and then Talapi, whatever that thing is. I apologize, I'm gonna have difficulties reading these names because they're under my light. This silver does not look well on camera, so it's gonna be kind of hard to read things. And I'm gonna kind of be going through a lot of these because I've already opened this in the past. Abyss Dweller, Monk of the Tengi, Kiro Yariyami, Time Thief Redoer, Tengi Spirit Ashura, Senju of the Thousand Hands, and Node Razio. I would like to get a Node Razio in super rare. If not, another card is like stupid cheap. That's like, that one's just the extender. That's not even the good Razio. Like that's not the good one. Palm Razio, Evil Sworn, and then another Karu Emo, followed by Aloof Ren, the Ryujin Spell, Dot Coder, and then Encode Talker. Moving on. And then also remember the packs are loaded, so I believe the super should be in the third card slot. If you don't get a super in that slot, then you're getting a high rarity card. You'll see it momentarily. Yep, there's Ryujin Zone, so there's the other Field Spell, Tengi, that thing. I think that topology is the One Punch Man one. That's what we like to call. I think I've seen Jesse Cotton and some tier limit players went into buying and link into that, so that way they can just punch for game. Tornado Dragon again, Evil Swarm, Karo Kevin. So it looks like the Ultras are going to be kind of floating around in the back, which I actually don't mind. It's like we've kind of gone through like a quarter of the booster box already, and there's no Ultra yet. There's supposed to be 4 of them, so we'll see. Plasma Hole, Abyss Dweller, Plugin, so this one's an Ultra. Aloof Lumi, followed by, ooh, this is a collector rare. This is, Malice Q Red Ransom and Collector's Rare. Okay, and Blisters are gonna have a problem. Blisters are gonna have a problem. We have a Collector's Rare, ladies and gentlemen. First card we pull in the high rarity is a Collector's Rare out of that one. Okay, so you know what? Blisters coming. The booster box is coming in hot right now because that booster box is saying, you know what? I don't want to lose. So, that changed some things. So now, in order for Blisters to win, Dormouse, in order for Blisters to pull out ahead, it too has to pull a Collector's Rare or a QCR. I think the QCR, if we pull a QCR, it will overthrow the Collector's Rare because the QCR is harder to pull. There's only, I think there's 1 QCR per case, or is 1 per every other case or something like that, as opposed to them being 1 Collector Rare per every 3 boxes. I think it's supposed to be 4 Collector's Rares in a case. It might be 3, it's 3 or 4. So, White Binder. But yeah, booster box said, I'm not playing around right now. We're gonna just go ahead and drop that here right now. So a Collector Rare has been pulled, which means we still got 4 Ultras to go. Okay, this is not the first time. Hey, this is not the first time that the booster box had pulled out ahead from the jump and then the Blisters won after the fact. I think it was Phantom Nightmare, Rosio Cross. I think it was Phantom Nightmare that did that, is where we pulled a QCR out of both the Blisters and the boosters, but there were 4 secret rares pulled out of the Blisters, 2 of which were like the most expensive secret rare in the set at the time. Compared to the other one. So it's not unlikely that the blister packs are going to guarantee lose. Just because we pulled the Collector Rare doesn't mean it's over, but it means now the blisters have a harder time to do this, which where they had an advantage potentially having more likely getting Ultras, that advantage is now probably gone. But hey, if we pull a QCR in the blisters, then it might turn around and pull through. Another Malice Dormouse. That's the second one of those. followed by this, and then let me kind of get these together, because I kind of just like slapping these down so that way they're just not out of the way and making a mess and gonna be falling all over the place. But still no ultra rare, and we're definitely in the back half, so it looks like the way I shuffled these, most of the ultra rares ended up in the back. Now, one of the viewers did say that there is a chance that you can pull the QCR and the collector rare in the same booster box, because the higher rarity cards don't break the ratio. Here's an ultra rare. Come on, what is that ultra rare? It is an Ice Razio. Ice Razio is our first ultra rare. Nice. Followed by that one. But yes, it doesn't break the QCR and the collector's rare don't break the ratio. It doesn't replace an ultra. So I heard, and I don't know how true this is, another white binder, that if you happen to have the God Pull box and lucky enough, you could pull a collector rare and a QCR in the same box. If this happens, and if that happens in this, Blisters doesn't stand a chance in hell, but I highly doubt. My luck is not that good. I'm like, I've had some pretty great pulls on the channel, pulled some solid ghost rares and some very nice, decent cards and stuff that has some value. I do not believe I have enough luck to pull a collector's rare and a QCR out of the same booster box. I just don't believe that. There's a chance there's another ultra rare, and it is an X Razio. So I pulled an Ice Razio and an X Razio. There's two of the four ultra rares. So pretty solid hits. I think the most expensive ultra rares now are Malice and Underground and Malice P. Those are the two that are most expensive at the moment. It was the Razios, but the Razios kind of fluctuated themselves down to like that sub $25 territory, which is where they kind of should be. Even though it's gonna be good, it's still like it was still severely overpriced. I'm not afraid to admit that. But I don't understand why the Malice cards are that high, considering the fact that, you know, the YCS tops were all Razios. I'm surprised that Malice cards are still kind of the two top tier. Maybe it's just because they just have a little more flexibility now, or projection, or more people are having interest in them. I don't know, but we'll find out. Still have 2 ultra rares left to go and 5 packs left out of the booster box. So most of the ultra rares decided to sit at the bottom. So I just shuffled these very, very well. Boot, here's another ultra, followed by that, and the Soji Ryu Mistral. This is the third one that we pulled out of there. I have pulled literally out of the 2 booster boxes I opened on launch day, I have pulled 2 of them. So that's the third one of that I've pulled. And it's funny to see that card. That's the only Ryuji card that's an ultra rare. Every other card is a Malice or a Razio. So the fact that like out of so far 3 booster boxes, I've seen 3 of those, like the odds of that is quite hilarious. We have 1 left. We still have 4 packs left. I still haven't seen an super rare of like the other cards I was looking for. There's Malice T, 6-1. Was that always a super? Maybe it was. I'm tripping. I know the one was one an ultra. I don't remember. I was looking hopefully to see the plug-in and node and super, but you know, we have these blisters to see through that one. I'm surprised we haven't seen a rarity bump of the ones I was looking for. This is going to be some last pack magic of the last one. It looks like it. Razio Cross. Another one of those. Followed by that, the Ryuji Realm, Malice C, the GWC. 2 packs left, 1 ultra rare left. This is either going to be in this pack or the last pack. So, yeah, our Ryuji, followed by that. Yep, here it is. Aloof, Monk of the Tengi, and a Sword Razio. So we pulled actually all 3 Razios, all 3 starter Razios in 1 booster box. That's impressive. That is impressive. All 3, we have pulled literally all 3 Razios from the starters in 1 booster box. So then we got this, and then another Malice P Cheesy Cat. I did need these as well, so there's 1 more of those to the list. So there is that. So the booster box has officially been opened. We have pulled essentially all 3 Razio starters. And this Ryuji card that won't apparently leave me, which is nice. So this is actually a really great box. And then a collector rare of the Malice Q Red Ransom. Let me get this in a sleeve real quick. I should have one right behind me, readily available. I don't trust that sleeve. I said, let's get you sleeved. I don't even remember how much this card is worth. If you guys know, I'll probably end up editing it in the video after the fact, because I think most of the collectors rare are at least $70 or higher. I think they are. But also, this isn't the Razio. This isn't the last Malice card I need. I think there's one. This one might be. I forget which one is which in the Malice Link monsters. I forget which ones are which, but nonetheless, let me get these cards out of the way. So that way we can get cracking on these blisters, because these blisters are gonna make a mess. I'm like, I'm just gonna say it right now and get it over with. Blisters are gonna be a mess because I have to go through so much cardboard, it's not even funny. But so far, that booster box was fantastic. It came in hot. This is like, you know what, nah, I'm not losing. He said, they losing, I'm not losing. So, the blisters, they got a road ahead of them. The blisters need to get 4 ultras or higher, but more importantly, a collector's rare or a QCR is really what's going to be needed. Because even if we pull a bunch of ultras, it's really not going to come against this collector's rare. It really isn't, unless the only way that's going to happen is that we have to literally pull Malice and Underground. We'd have to pull like Malice and Underground and then the Malice P, whatever the other Malice, the Malice monster is, multiple times in order to really kind of come up to this collector's rare. So we'll see how this whole thing goes, but let's get this thing cooking. So far we're starting off weak with a boot staggered on that one. So Blisters has a road ahead of itself. We'll see how it goes. Blisters don't like to always go down without a fight, but like I said, with these being a little bit more random, and then the fact that these only have ultras and supers, it has a slightly higher statistical advantage at possibly being able to pull something that would be useful out of it. So we'll see, but we're starting off slow. We still have a bunch of these to go through. So I'm not expecting fire to come right out of the gate, but if it did, well, we might see something kind of come down the pipeline. So we got that Boot Sector, and then a Kyugi Gaima, followed by these guys. So nothing special out of these. All right, Blisters. Do you have it in you today? Do you have it this time to be the last Blister versus Boosters of the year, to see if you will possibly come out on top? Okay, we have our first Ultra potentially. So something that's a higher rarity, and it is a collector's rare. It is a Kuro Ryu Kiwa. So okay, it is another collector's rare. It's not a great one, but it is a collector's rare nonetheless. So okay. Like I said, Blisters, it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. So a collector rare has been pulled. So therefore we need to find 4 ultras or higher, or even maybe another collector rare. I'm getting a little hot right now. It's gonna be a little sweaty action. Senju's 1,000 Hands, nice on foil. Actually looked really good as a super. I'm surprised. I'm like, I don't recall that card ever being a super, but it looked good as one. Okay. Blisters has said it's ready to play. The collector rare has been pulled out of the blister packs. You got to get 4 ultras or another collector rare or a QCR or a combination of any of that. So Razio Cross followed by these guys. So still, we're starting off quite small. We're almost halfway through the blisters. It's not looking that good right now. It really isn't. But there's hope. There is hope. We'll see what we can do. We'll see how much damage we can get into. Come on, blister packs, Ryuji Rising. Not what we're looking for. Come on, we need to see some ultras. We need to see some ultras. Like I said, don't drop the collector rare and be like, meh, we're done here. Like, come on, Blisters. I know it's still early. We still got opportunity. There's that card that we got in collector's rare. I said there's still the opportunity. We're still kind of starting off small, but we're almost halfway through this pack. Can we at least get 1 ultra rare before we get to the back half, or we're just gonna have a full back half of nothing but hitters? I have faith. You broke out a collector's rare. You sat there and said you're ready to play. You're not ready to go down swinging yet. So we're gonna see what we can do. Come on. Okay, here's an ultra or collector rare. Survey says Malice MPT07. I think this is the card I have a bunch of, but there's our first ultra out the group. I think it's the only Malice trap that is an ultra, if memory serves me correctly. Come on. So we got one ultra. We got 3 more to go. If we get 3 more, it's a draw. Realistically, technically the booster box will win in terms of the value proposition, but in terms of just general pulls, it'll be a draw. And Ryuji Rivalry, I've not even seen this card. I've probably seen it. You know what? It's probably one of the rarity bumps. I've just been ignoring it because it's been a rare and not a super. Moving on. We are on pack 11. We have 1 ultra and a collector rare. Planet Pathfinder, Palm Razio, and a Dormouse. So nothing out of that one. All right, we are officially at the halfway point. This is pack 12. Pack 12 is here. We are gonna see, come on, Blisters, do something. Give us a fight, Tornado Dragon. Cheesy Cat, so there's a 3rd Cheesy Cat, so okay, cool. There's out of that one. Let's keep it moving, keep it cooking. Pack doesn't want to open. We are on the last 12 packs, and we are not seeing much movement here yet. Palm Razio, Red Ransom. So this wasn't the one. So Red Ransom is the collector's rare we pulled. It's the other one I was thinking of. So I said, the second I see it in Super, I'll be like, all right, cool. I know it's not that one. I forgot what the name of the other Q was. I forgot. I know it's a, it should be a Link 3, but I think it has 2,500 attack points, but it is an ultra rare. That's the one I'm thinking of off the top of my head. Come on, Blisters. You can do this. Come on. Hero Kaiwa. So that thing again, followed by plug-in and everything else in between. We have approximately 10 packs left. We need to see 3 more ultra rares. We need to see 3 more of them. Come on. Let's do this. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Followed by Gary Havoc Ryuji. So another Ryuji card. Still not seeing any of this. Of all the supers, still not seeing the rarity bumps of the supers I'm actually going to be looking for, which is still kind of sad to me. I'm like, why am I not seeing it? This is quite depressing at this point. Come on. You can do this. You just need 3 more and you can tie it. And there's a white binder. That is not going to do it. That is not going to do it. We have about 8 packs left. And this is not looking good for the Blisters. It really isn't. Come on, Blisters. You can do this. You can do this. You can come back. You can come back swinging. Go ahead and just drop a QCR or another collector rare. And balance this whole thing out. We have that and then another boot stagger. That is not going to do it. Blisters, that is not going to do it. You just, did you gas out? Oof. I'm hot and sweaty. This is getting kind of intense. Come on, Blisters. You can do this. You can do this. The chat wants you to win. Blisters is the underdog that everybody wants to see win. Come on, Blisters. You can do it. Razio Cross, that's not going to cut it. If it was a collector rare, it might cut it, but it's not going to cut it. Alrighty. Last. This is pack 6. So yeah, last 6 packs. We got 5 packs after this one. We need 3 more ultra rares. 3 more ultra rares. Let's see what we're gonna get. Come on. You can do this. You can do this. Another Cheesy Cat. Cool, but that is not how we're gonna do this. We got 5 packs left. I'm losing hope. You gotta get 3 ultras in 5 packs. If this was a booster box and we didn't pull them, I'd be like, all right, cool. These last 5 packs, they clearly have ultras in them. These Blisters, I don't know. Come on. Monk of the Tenji, white binder. That's not doing it. That is not doing it. Blisters about to go down very poorly. So we are in the last 4 packs. This is gonna be I feel like this is gonna be a slaughter. At this point, we got nothing. Boot staggered, Monk. Okay, we got another ultra. Thank goodness. What do we got? Soji Ryuji, this stupid card. This is the 4th one. This is the fourth one, but it is an ultra rare. Stupid card. It's like, Ryuji, I'm here. All right, 2 more. We need 2 more. We got 3 packs left. If we can get 2 more, this can be a tie. Otherwise, it ain't looking hot. Okay, there's another one. Okay, here we go. Time Thief Redoer and Detonator. Rysel Detonator. There we go. There we go. Rysel Detonator. We got 2 packs left. If one of these has a QCR or a collector's rare in it, it will beat the booster. It will beat the booster box. If this has 2 ultras in it, it'll beat the booster box. If it has 1 ultra in it, it will draw. So come on, Blisters, you can do this. Moment of truth, that ain't it. Okay, that ain't it. That was a super. Last pack. And if you made it this far, thank you guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, leave me a comment. This is the moment of truth, Blisters. You can tie this. You can tie this right here, right now. If you don't, you will just lose. Survey says 1. And there it is. Super. It is a super rare, ladies and gentlemen. So unfortunately, although we did get the collector rare, it didn't hit ratio. We are missing an ultra rare out of the Blisters. So unfortunately, Blisters are gonna lose this round. The booster box won without a doubt, and I'm pretty positive that, well, in terms of value, that Malice card is definitely worth more than the Ryuji card is. Actually, the booster box, if we were gonna look at value proposition 2, the booster box destroyed it, because all of the Ryuji card is like $3. Don't even care about that on the other side. Detonator's not that expensive, it's only $5, but all of the Raziel starters are like 20 to 25 bucks a piece. And I know this Malice Collector's Rare is at least 50 to 60 bucks. It might be a little more, but the last time I looked at it, it was around that ballpark area. So if we're looking at a value proposition in terms of cost, the booster box definitely won, but it also won in the ratio. So unfortunately, this set, the booster box is gonna take the win. The Blisters are gonna lose. Last Blister versus Boosters of the year. We'll do another one when it comes to Supreme Darkness, where that comes out in January. But in the meantime, if you did like this video and if you made it this far and you want to see more content like this, do us a favor, hit that like, hit that comment, hit the subscribe button, help us get to our goal of 1,000 subscribers. We just crossed 750 not that long ago. Remember, when we do hit 1,000, we will be doing, I will be seeing if I can get my hands on Animation Chronicles, see if we can pull that Blue Eyes one final time. That was my agreement to you guys for basically loving that last time we did it as the finale, but now it's going to be a finale part 2. So we're going to do that once we hit 1,000 subscribers. Be on the lookout for the video Wednesday, because that's going to have a giveaway included into it. And then Friday, we'll do one more video pertaining to crossover breakers. I believe I'm going to try to get my hands on some more blister packs from Target and Walmart. Our $100 challenge, and see if we can come out ahead on that one. So we'll see how that whole thing goes when that time comes. But in the meantime, I'm King Zeph. No time to explain. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.